Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Operation Arsenal, and I guess this is kind of a live edition. As you can see, I am 82 and a half minutes roughly into this game, and I thought, we're winning 4-1. Why not talk about it before the end of the game for once, and I can react to something that actually happens. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stream today. Facebook had some problems with their streaming service, so I guess this is kind of, you're looking at what I would be doing now, basically. We're winning 4-1. Balogun has just scored recently, which is great to see. We've just seen Willock go off and Aziz come in, so we really are getting a chance to see some of the young players. I'm so excited about the future of this club with these young players. Basically, I just want the senior players to get out now. I'm sick of it. I actually enjoy watching Europa League way more than the Premier League at the moment because, of course, we're doing so much better. The job is done. Obviously, this game doesn't really matter. This is more of a chance to see the youngsters, see the players that are on the fringe, and see how they get on. And today, very impressive. Do you know what? All 4 goals so far have been brilliant. The first goal, which was Nketiah, a lovely little chipped lob over the keeper, and it just about clears the line before the defender tries to hook it out. So that was a really nice finish, and that's what Nketiah is all about. He's a great finisher. I'm not too impressed with his off-the-ball movement as much as I think we should be, because he is a bit of a poacher, but sometimes I just feel like in games he doesn't exist, and then suddenly he'll pop up with a goal. I think he does need to work on his off-the-ball movement just that little bit better, and I'm talking outside the box. When he's in the box, he's very, very good at being in the right place at the right time, but he doesn't make himself available as much as I would like to see. Balogun has come on for Nketiah, and I would argue has done more holding up the play, getting players into other positions and providing passes than Nketiah did in about 60 minutes, 70 minutes. So that's something for him to work on. But there's no doubt he's a quality striker, a very, very good finisher. And the fact that we've got Balogun coming in as well, we've got 2. Oh my God, they've just scored. Dundalk have just scored. This is what I have to do in my stream, guys. I have to go ahead and update the score. Let me just go ahead and do that right now. I have Photoshop open all the time, and then I just save over. And is it going to let me do it, or are you going to crash? There we go. Save, and it should be done. There you go, 4-2. What a great header. That is a fantastic header. Runarsson has conceded 2 tonight. Hasn't been a particularly busy night for him, but the 2 goals that have gone in, maybe could be doing better with that. Pablo Mari, he was there and didn't win the header, but thankfully it doesn't matter. It's 4-2. They are not going to be winning this game. The second goal, my God, the best goal of the night by far, so far. El Neni. Oh, when he does score, it's not very often, but when he does, it is often a very nice goal. Very, very lovely, powerful thunder strike outside the box that goes into the top right corner to make it 2-0. And then they pulled one back, and it was a very messy goal. Very, just lack of concentration from Mustafi at the back. Pablo Mari's he's too slow. He just is. That's why Gabriel is the better option for sure for me. He's a much better overall defender. He's just won Player of the Month again for Arsenal. That's 3 months in a row. For a new signing, that is, it's pretty incredible. And there's Cottrell on the ball, by the way. I'm interested to see more of him in the next few seasons. He seems to be a very hot prospect. Very small player. He's teeny. Kind of like a Santi Cazorla vibe, I feel like, because he's so small, but he's so tricky. You can't get the ball from him. And then the third goal, which was, I'm going blank here, Willock. Willock scored the third goal. Was it him? Yeah, it was. He smashed it under the keeper. It wasn't a spectacular goal in that regard, but the hold-up play from Balogun, the ball comes into the box and Balogun chests it, and he's got 2 players on his back, and he gets it down to his feet, and he just lightly taps it forward for Willock to then get in position to shoot. So really good goal in that respect, because Balogun has held up the play so well. Got to remember, though, we are playing a very low-quality side, in fairness. But, Balogun impresses me with his physicality. He's a strong guy, and Willock scores again. All of his goals this season have come in the Europa League. He looks like a real goal-scoring midfielder, doesn't he? I always remember the goal against Liverpool last season. Absolutely brilliant. And then Balogun scored not too long ago. Lovely assist from Pepe, who's had an okay game, but Balogun's finish, second to none, puts it in the bottom right corner. And I expect to see many more goals from Balogun in an Arsenal shirt. If he stays, he has to stay. Imagine him and Nketiah in the next 5-10 years. If they stay at the club for that duration, they could be absolutely phenomenal. Imagine two up top with Nketiah and Balogun when they're 23, 24 and starting to really hit the peak of their careers or enter the peak of their careers. They could be very, very good. But then, as I was just watching a moment ago, they have scored from a free kick, was it? And it's just headed in, not the greatest save, or the greatest attempt to save, I should say. I want to talk about Emile Smith-Rowe, because once again, he's got the start today. Actually, no, he didn't start last time, but he came on. He has been so impressive for me. He's not on the pitch anymore right now. I think he is definitely one for the future. I love it when he plays a bit more central. Today, he started on the left side, but he does end up cutting in and basically playing as a number 10. Him and Willock would just switch around. Maitland-Niles behind Smith-Rowe has been fantastic as well. I'm really impressed with Smith-Rowe, mainly because he doesn't remind me of any other player. He has a completely different feel to him. I don't know what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it. He's just not your typical winger, but when he plays there, he just drifts in and out. He's great with the ball at his feet. He's so quick and he's intelligent, which is what I think we lack in most of our midfielders these days. They're just not intelligent. They don't get the ball into good positions. They don't take on a man. They're not very confident. And I really like that about Emile Smith-Rowe. And then I wanted to talk about Balogun as well, and I've mentioned it already. The way he holds up the play, he's more physical than Nketiah. He's more explosive. I feel like he actually does have more about him than Nketiah, which is a great thing. It means we've got two fantastic options there. But the reports that he wants to leave and the fact that maybe he won't sign a contract extension really upsets me. We can't lose Balogun. He looks to be a very good player. And right now, Cedric's got the ball. He's playing at right back again. He's had a very solid game, you know. I do actually rate him quite highly. I think he's a great squad player to have. Someone like Cedric who can come on for Bellerin. Less said about Bellerin, the better, really. Absolutely horrendous in the derby. And rightly so, has been rested for this game. So too has Aubameyang, another player that is just in the news at the moment for just being very bad, just not having a good time. Doesn't look like he's up for it, does he? And Arteta was asked, you know, is he droppable? Could you drop Aubameyang from the team? And then Arteta just said, well, no one's undroppable. But in training, he's looked good and he is trying to get back to his best. And, you know, you got to give him a little bit of breathing space, I think, because he has quite literally carried this club over the last few seasons, and without him, God knows where would we be. And also, why can't someone else just step up for once? Why do we always have to rely on one player? Why is it always Aubameyang? We've got some other great players at the club, not many other great players or as good as him, but why can't they step up? Oh, we've scored again. Is it offside? I think it's offside. Chambers, no. I don't think there's VAR, so this will not count. It looks like it's onside to me. Poor Chambers, he's been out for so long. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's offside. It's correctly ruled off. Good job, linesman. Let's talk about Arteta, because I noticed in this game, and this is one of the beauties about having no crowd, you know, it's the silver lining of not having fans in the stadium. You can hear the managers, you can hear the staff, you can hear the players. And I tell you what, Arteta is absolutely rollicking them when they make mistakes. He is so demanding. He is asking them to chase every ball. Even while we're winning 4-2 at this point, I can hear him shouting at the players to move into position, chase the ball, chase the ball, chase. He is very demanding, and that's what I want to hear. It doesn't matter if this game actually means nothing because we've already progressed. It doesn't matter that we're playing players that maybe aren't in the first team or in the picture for the first team against Burnley at the weekend. It's just so important that he drives this mentality into the team. Win at all costs. Even if you're winning comfortably, things can change very quickly, and that's great to see. But ultimately, the job's done. You know, as I said, there is no reason for us to worry about this game. The performance was all that matters. And I tell you what, I've been really happy with it. Quick word on Dundalk. Dundalk. It's a bit of an interesting one. I actually really like them. I like their manager. I think he's a bit too defensive for a game like this. He's gone with 5 at the back when it was very obvious that they were never going to be able to contain Arsenal. 4 goals is not too bad, I would say, conceding 4 goals. The fact they scored 2 is really very good. We've not been great defensively at times in this game. But honestly, I'm second-hand proud of this Dundalk team. Is it their final game of the season? I think I heard the commentators saying. So they're kind of just going out with a bang here. And I think they have gone for it. But at times, I would have liked to see them just be a little bit more adventurous, maybe get a few of their more star players on the ball and just driving forward. But most of this game has been, they've had the ball, they've lost the ball, Arsenal have hit them on the break, or they've just pounced on a mistake. Exactly what Nketiah's goal was. It was just pouncing on a loose ball near the box, and he's just gone through and chipped it over the keeper. Who am I giving man of the match to? That's quite tough. Part of me wants to give it to Cedric. I think he's actually been very good. Cedric, however you want to pronounce it. I also think that maybe Balogun's come on and done a great job. Pepe is up there as well. El Neni was fantastic. I don't think I can come up with a man of the match. Maybe Maitland-Niles, you know. He's been very good, and technically he is still playing out of position as a left-back. He's not a left-back, but he does so well there. And I think Smith-Rowe was great as well. So you could literally pick one of 5 players, not because they've been standout stars, but because they've just had really good performances. But this is going to be the end of the final 4 minutes of the game. There it is. It is done. Well, we were already through. Thankfully, we've gone through this match with no real problems. Would have been nice to get a clean sheet, but I tell you what, Balogun. Remember the name. I think he's going to be absolutely quality. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll be hopefully back streaming tomorrow if Facebook is working. But of course, the Arsenal career mode continues as well. And thank you for watching another episode of Operation Arsenal. A little bit of a different one. And I'll see you guys next time.